Our breaking news, Portland police giving an update on a deadly morning shooting that happened in the Hollywood district.
And we understand that police are giving a news conference right now, giving us an update. Let's listen in. Okay, that does look like Sergeant Kevin Allen with the Portland
Thanks everybody
Police Bureau.
for being here.
There
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sergeant Kevin Allen. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Portland Police Bureau. I have a pretty significant update to report in this morning's homicide case here up in Northeast Portland in the Hollywood District neighborhood. It was about an hour ago, a little bit more than an hour ago, we confirmed that the suspect in the homicide case was taken into custody. The work that has happened over the course of the day has been pretty exemplary police work. Our detectives have been following up on active leads throughout the day. That's why we're still here, because this was in a very active case. An adult male was taken into custody with the assistance of some of our partner agencies in Tigard at a hotel in Tigard where the suspect was located. I can't reveal the identity of the suspect at this time because he hasn't been charged with crimes yet, but he is in police custody, and so we do anticipate that throughout the night we'll be able to provide more information about name and charges. I want to give a special appreciation to some of our partner agencies, the Washington County Sheriff's Office Tactical Negotiations Team, TNT, were the team that actually took him into custody. We also had some really amazing help from Tigard Police. So we were able to get him into custody, and now the process of getting him charged and into jail and work with our partners at the District Attorney's Office to go forward with prosecution. I know some of you have some questions.
Do we know if the people knew each other, or was this random?
Yeah, so this was not a random crime. I can confirm now that our information was that this involved known persons. There were all three adult males. They knew each other and had a history, and there was a confrontation in the second story of the parking garage over behind me where the shooting happened. And so one person deceased at the scene, one man deceased at the scene, and one was injured with non-life-threatening injuries. Detectives have talked to the victims' families and notified them that an arrest has been made and that we're moving forward with the prosecution of the case.
How did this lead come about? What was it that pointed you to Tigard?
So the leads came about from a variety of methods. Not all of them I could discuss at this time, but a huge part of it was witness and information from the public. People who knew the suspect and or the victims and provided us information and helped us figure out the identity of the suspect. And then there was some work that was done to try to determine his location, and that's how we were able to find him in the Tigard area and move in. They actually have been watching him for several hours as they brought in additional resources, and the TNT Tactical Negotiation Team did a fantastic job getting him into custody. My understanding, no force used. He surrendered and was arrested.
Is there anything you can reveal about the motive here?
I can't get into specifics. I know that the detectives are actually interviewing him as we speak, our suspect, and so a lot of that will come into play as we interview him, because we have an indication of what this was about, but we don't want to say anything because we want to get his unbiased version of events if we can. So
When can we expect this road to be open, Northeast Halsey?
Yeah, this has had a huge impact on our community, and we understand this is a very busy road and has caused a major traffic impact. And so we're really appreciative of the patience of our community as we work through some of these critical leads. My understanding is now that we've gotten him into custody, we're in the process of starting to break down the scene. We got some vehicles to tow, and then we'll be moving our mobile command center out. And so I'm optimistic we'll be reopening Halsey in the next hour.
Did you receive any information from that surviving victim, and how is he doing?
My understanding is he's doing okay, and he is being interviewed, but I'm not sure how in-depth that interview was. Detectives have worked not only with him, but people who know him and have gathered information. That's standard investigative practice, and like I said, it was really what allowed us to break this case and make an arrest so quickly is because of all of the great information that we were provided from people who know what happened here. So.
Do you have any information about the type of firearm that was used?
I have not been approved to release that at this time, so I might have to get back to you on that one. But yeah, it was a shooting, obviously, so there was a firearm involved.
Do you know if there was a criminal history?
On the suspect, I don't know his criminal history, but when we release his name and charges, some of that information will be available to you.
When do you plan to release that information?
So we have to make sure that we get him booked into jail before we can release his name, and that probably will be a few hours yet. There's a lot of process that has to go into play. There's probably some search warrants that have to be executed. So there's still quite a bit of work for these detectives who've been at this all day. But we wanted to make sure that we do everything in the right order, because if we do anything out of order, it could affect future prosecution. And we want to make sure that we get justice for these victims.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you for your time.
We've been listening live to Sergeant Kevin Allen from the Portland Police saying they do have a suspect involved in a deadly shooting that happened early this morning in the heart of Portland's Hollywood district.
Yeah, this happened in a typically very busy parking garage. There is a 24-hour fitness there, coffee shop, all kinds of businesses, apartments, right off 42nd and Northeast Halsey, just north of I-84, if you know that area. So what happened around 6:45 this morning, police tell us that 2 people were shot, 1 man was killed, another injured, and police giving us that update that they did have a person in custody with help from Tigard Police within the hour. We're going to have much more from our Joelle Jones in just a little bit because she'd been covering this story all day. So we're going to hear a little bit more about that. But the biggest thing is that they do have a shooting suspect in custody at this point. And we hope to get more from Joelle in a little bit as well.
Okay.